Today was a maximum effort day. Started out with board presses. 45, 95, 135, 225, 315 were my warm-up sets. Try to get all my reps in that range with those weights. In particular, since I'm working on mid-range, 3 board is the position that I'm weak at. And lately, I've been getting stronger at that position, which means my training is working. Now, the problem I had is my rack. I didn't have the J-cups set correctly, and my rack was a little bit uneven. I've since then fixed this problem. And so the next bench press workout should be a lot better. What I'm doing today is, you notice I'm going to 385 with a board. That's a 3 board. And then I'm adding 385 again, but I'm adding 80 pounds of chains. Now what's happening is the chains are deloading somewhat at the bottom and reloading at the top. The same thing when I went to 405, deloading at the bottom, somewhat, reloading at the top. And my goal is just to do a maximum today to see where I'm at. Now when I'm doing maximum effort, that means maximum effort for that day. That does not mean I have to do an all-time max effort weight. I just have to do a weight, the heaviest weight I can do that day. And this day, it wasn't a good day. I actually failed at this. But hey, this is a channel where we show you my successes and my failures. Then I moved on to incline presses. On incline presses, my goal is to mainly press the bar kind of high up on the chest to really work the pectorals at the collarbone and strengthen that area. If you're kind of curious, when I was younger, I was 50 pounds difference between my flat bench press max and my incline bench press max. Nowadays it seems like it's changed. It's more of 100-pound difference or more. Here I'm at 315. This didn't seem too bad today. Just cranking out the reps. Of course, like most people, incline is the hardest position for me. Less muscle mass at this position. Then I moved on to tricep extensions. My tricep extensions, I try to rotate them, and meaning that I'll do the ranges is what I'll rotate. So usually I'll do 25s, 35s, 45s. Those are the plate sizes. Each of those plates has a different diameter, which allows the starting position of the extensions to be different. Of course, this is 45s, and this is the highest diameter, so I'm starting at a higher position. Nevertheless, when I'm training, I still try to use the same weight. For example, this is 165 pounds. When I'm using the 25s, I'll still use 165 pounds. If you're doing these, of course, the heavier you get, eventually you'll need a training partner or you'll need something to put your foot up under because these will start to pull you over. Then I went to do some press downs, more of a finishing movement for the triceps. The rep ranges can vary on these from 8 to 20 and sets from 2 to 4. These are a great finishing movement. Then I moved on to front plate raises. I'm using a loading pin. The advantage of a loading pin is it allows me to not just use a 45-pound plate, but I can add more plates to it and make the plate heavier.